Tick, 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 boom.
What? What?
I don't know.
What the hell is that?
I'm delirious right now.
You gonna start over again?
No. We're live. We can't start over. We're live on Facebook.
Yeah, well, I can't figure out how to tag it.
If you like our Facebook page, you'll know when we go live randomly. We're going to get better at that. We're going to start maybe event planning. Do a little Facebook event.
What?
Heads up ahead of time so people can interact instead of us doing it last second. Sweat Equity Podcast and streaming show, pragmatic entrepreneurial advice with dick jokes. I'm your host, Lost Smith. Sitting to my right, your left, Eric Redinger.
What? Sorry. Can't get it.
Some people call me Cool Eric.
That was not the boat horn I was thinking.
All right.
Up top, little value add. I want to give you right up top. If you need the site I use to find out about all good apps and all good productivity software stuff, Product Hunt. People can test out betas on new apps and find out about shit before it comes out. They are not a sponsor, but Product Hunt has an app, has a website. I recommend the website more than the app, but they show like 20 new apps that come out every day. And we launched our little promotional plan a couple of years ago on Product Hunt because we had a new podcast to them. If you haven't seen it, it's new to you. TMBC Thursday. What's up? All right.
I officially give up on tagging us in the Facebook post.
Warby Parker.
Congrats to me.
This episode is sponsored by Warby Parker, warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. Get you 5 free pairs to try on at home. You need some eyeglasses, sunglasses, prescription done right. I'm wearing mine right now. If you're watching us on YouTube, Vimeo, Facebook, watch your LinkedIn video, whatever video platform you're watching us on. You can see my Warby Parker glasses that make me look like a human. warbyparkertrial.com/sweat. 5 free pairs to try on at home. Hooks our show up, hooks you up with some good looking glasses that you don't have to pay $300 or more dollars on.
$3,000.
Really, a lot of them are
$95.
A lot of them are $95. Really interesting story about them being disruptors in the game. Our other 2 sponsors, Grasshopper, try grasshopper.com/sweat. Gets you $75 off an annual business phone line plan. You need a second phone line. You need a business hustle phone line. You're doing a local business. You're doing that side piece business. Try grasshopper.com/sweat. $75 off an annual plan for a business phone line. You can just have it right on your phone. I've got it. Not only am I promoting it, but I'm also a member. And lastly, expressvpn.com or try expressvpn.com/sweat. Get 3 months free off an annual plan. What's a VPN? Virtual Private Network. Your traffic, you think you're going incognito in Chrome? No, sir.
Nope.
You're getting tracked just not as much as normally. Try expressvpn.com/sweat. Get you 3 months free off an annual plan for that virtual private network. Look, we hook you up, you hook us up. You can't do our sponsors? Tell people about the show. That's how you hashtag 69B2B. Let's do this shit. Howdy toddy.
What about my sweat equity?
Woo.
Sweat equity. Sweat equity. My sweat equity. My sweat equity.
Sweat equity.
What about my sweat equity?
Oh, were you? Nope. You're not.
I'm watching. I'm watching.
You're not. You're playing on Facebook.
I'm multitasking.
No,
Well, I got to
you're
tell the
not.
people that we're going live. When we're going live, I can't do it in the live reads. I'm not good enough.
Well,
We'll do it live.
you don't ever really. You always say you're going to be able to do 2 things at once, but you don't.
I know. I lie to
ever.
myself.
I
It's
know.
like when our friend of the program, Johnny B, comedian buddy. I'm trying to get him on the show soon. And also one of the biggest radio DJs on 102.5 The Bone here in Tampa Bay. If you're outside the area, it's one of the bigger stations. He told me, I saw him, he had COVID, and now anybody I see that got the COVID cooties, I'm reminiscent of what we talked about a few episodes ago where it was like, you were like, yeah, you were checked out.
Yeah.
And so now I kind of go out of my way to like tell people it's kind of like getting a concussion is the best way I can explain it.
Right. I'm using it for fantasy football. Anybody that goes on that COVID list, look out. At least a month, they're not going to be the same.
Yeah.
And, who knows?
Cam Newton looked out of it. Ezekiel Elliott looks out of it.
Lots of them.
we've got a theory. We don't put our own money out because I don't want to sports gamble because I'm not good at it.
Yeah.
Realize what you're good at. Do that.
It's just not worth it to us personally.
I definitely
You
get
and
the
I.
ego of like if I get on a streak when I used to bet, and I never really bet crazy, like maybe $20 here and there or whatever.
Sure.
But like when I did like do well in a weekend, I'm like, I'm fucking brilliant.
I'm going to be a professional gambler now.
I know the underachievers that no one's looking at. Carolina Panthers are frisky this year. Don't sleep on them.
You are special.
Yeah, that's when your ego gets the best of you, and you're just like, oh, all that play money I had in whatever. What was the old site you used to bet on?
What?
One would bet on back in the day, maybe like 10 years ago.
Play money?
Well, you throw like $100 in. It's like you got FanDuel. You do okay. You make some money on it, and then it's not real money. It's like when you go to the casino and you go up.
real money?
I know, but it doesn't feel like real money because it's
Because you're just going to
intangible.
spend it on the same shit.
Right, it's going to stay there.
Right.
Like, I remember I was like, I really had to say it out loud to myself. It's like, oh, the gambling websites for sports betting, they make it really hard for you to, just like investments on Wall Street, by the way, they make it really hard for you to get your money out.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
All right, you do well in the stock market or mutual funds or whatever
to
investment.
make it liquid, you mean?
You want to get, like, you're like, oh, man, I've been killing it with this Papa John stock I put money in 2011, and it's crushing it.
I mean,
check it out.
I've-
That tracks, by the way.
I've never actually had the fortune to try and withdraw money from my FanDuel account because I end up just spending it on other contests. 'Cause
that's-
I'm like, I'm going to
that's
use
it.
to make that million.
Exactly.
That's where the money's coming. But like, I don't think it's that hard to transfer it to you. I think it's, probably a little waiting period. But other than that, I don't think it's that.
My thing is
Much
like
of a-
that little waiting period, 3 to 5 business days or whatever they probably say, to put it in whatever account. We know they can do it the next day.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Just push the button, dude. Just
Right.
push the transfer button. What are you waiting on? But they get that extra interest.
Yeah, it's not like
Millions of dollars sitting
Venmo
there.
going peer-to-peer or Cash App going peer-to-peer where you're like, oh, we could be doing this. This wasn't a thing, like
Yeah.
business day deposits and shit. Like,
Don't get me started on. Thank you for the privilege of being able to pay $30 to have a same day transfer from a bank account to another bank account. Thank you so much. Like what? $30? Just a bit, and there's no difference in what they're doing on their end.
Oh,
no
yeah.
way.
oh, I haven't had checks in like, I don't know, 2-3 years because it's like, oh, you want checks? Okay, cool. Pay us $50 to buy your own fucking checks.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll just I'll the
figure it
rare
out.
times I have to use a check, I'll just fucking have to go to the bank and do it. Fuck
Money order.
fuck that. Yeah, I don't.
Damn, Scott.
Whatever. I mean, you can go to Publix and do it.
Pragmatic business advice.
Well, sometimes you're not as liquid. Sometimes you got to do some of those things. But I'm saying like, you do well with investments. I remember when I like depleted my 401k like 11 years ago. And it was like, oh, this capital gains tax. It's like we don't want, as a country, we don't want you to take. We want you to keep your money in there.
Yeah.
But if you take it out, we're going to tax you for taking it out.
Oh, any sort of movement of money, they got to get theirs.
For
They
what?
gotta- Right. No,
Right?
but it doesn't matter for what. It's just that they got to get theirs.
That's why when people bitch about like rich people's tax returns that makes the news, and you're like, he doesn't pay shit. It's like, well, he's not incentivized to. I kind of like.
Yeah. Why?
I kind of like.
I'm going to pay extra this year.
Right. And if you had that amount of money, you would do the exact same thing, if not be more ruthless. Like.
Okay, well, don't make me more ruthless.
Well, no,
I would do the same thing. That's it. I wouldn't
I
be
just
more
look at-
ruthless
I look at
than the other.
I look at
rich
incentives
assholes.
incentives a lot lately. Incentives and kind of penalties, really. And it's like, all right, why not? Why do we have a fucking really tough way to do your own taxes? Like TurboTax is kind of an amazing product if you really think about it. It really went like in LegalZoom, they basically go, hey, this thing where you have to pay someone anywhere from $100 to $500 an hour to do this shit. Well, we kind of we made a software that kind of does most of it. It's not going to be the best,
Yeah.
but for the average Joe. Now, why would anybody want to make taxes for you to do on your own as an average citizen, or any legal documents? Why would they want to make that any simpler? Because
Who? The government?
anybody, like it could be the government, or it could be just
Because the person doing it's going to be the one that
the person simplifying it is the person that benefits from
Right.
it, right? So it's always
Well,
like,
I mean, we've talked about the TurboTax gimmick before, where it's like they have the free version, the actual free version, and they have the quote unquote free version that you pay for.
that's a freemium slide, though. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
okay with
not.
that.
It's like a shady thing though, where
No.
it's like the same. Yes,
No,
I heard a
because-
whole podcast about it. Trust me.
It's got a lot of
I don't
upsell.
remember any details or can't prove it at all, but it was bad.
Call in if you've had this experience. But I'm saying, like, it's that thing of like, I'm fine with it because it pretty much lays out like, hey, we'll do federal for free. State's going to cost you $30. You want some protection that isn't really protection? That's where they get you.
Someone say protecting me?
Like audit protection. And you're like, well, if I'm getting a refund, what's $180? Like, it might, again, intangible. You're doing it on your own. So if you're getting a refund already and you're like, I should get audit protection because I'm dumb and I don't know how to do this shit.
Right.
I probably fucked up something.
Yeah.
You never fell for that?
No.
They
Audit
have like
protection.
they have but like they very clearly go, this does not protect you from everything.
Yeah. I mean, it's undercoating, rust proofing.
The True Coat?
Right. Same stuff. All the same.
Yeah, so it's like, I look at incentives. I think they're interesting. If you look at anything where you're like, why is this
Incentives are
systematically shitty? Like, a lot of it's just incentives over time, right?
Yeah. I don't know. It's really
man, I've
boring
been
thing to
really
talk
pissed.
about, to be honest.
Well,
Tax incentives.
all right.
cutting edge.
What about getting hired? What about getting hired, like in the job market? And I can bring up who's hiring right now per a LinkedIn article I was reading earlier this morning. But like, getting hired has weird incentives too. We don't really do it well.
That's true. That's true. There are a lot of things that kind of catch you off guard when the hiring process starts regarding your taxes, where it's like, be prepared for that. If you're looking for a job, be ready to know how to fill out your W-4.
That's one part. I'm talking
Whatever
about
number it
just
is.
in
Is that what we're talking
general.
about?
The whole hiring process nowadays is so crazy that like there's so much wasted effort. It feels like you put something. All right, you're trying to hire someone. You put something on Indeed. You just got 5,000 fucking resumes that don't. You're like overwhelmed, and then you just don't hire anybody.
Right.
I've heard probably 100 stories the last 10 years of like people tell me they're trying to hire someone. They post a job online. ZipRecruiter will post it on all the job sites for you, according to the podcast ads and clients that I've told to use it.
And then,
But they don't filter.
right. And then you hire
don't know the
somebody
filtering going
that
in?
knows somebody or something along that line. Then it just becomes more organic. You just leave it. You don't bother with it. Thousands of resumes. What are you going to do with that?
Right. And so it's like the person, if you're a small business, medium-sized business, let's say under 100 employees, and you don't really have a built-out HR department, you don't outsource that part, the person that's trying to hire someone just gets overwhelmed, and they hire someone that's probably within their social circle that's not very good.
Right.
Because it's like,
Well, I mean-
that person's familiar.
Yeah. It's just an easy way to narrow things down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I was thinking about that a lot because Adam Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick.
No, I was about to say Kaepernick. I'm gonna have to look it up now.
You don't
God
have
damn
to.
it. Well, no, he's got the funny. He really has like. I like to brag that I'm friends with one of the funniest. Matt Fernandez is one of the funniest guys on Twitter, just in general.
Yes, I agree.
One of the best joke writers, Fat Hernandez. If you look that up,
2 T's in fact.
this guy owns his own like hiring company. Fuck. I'm bombing.
And
crushes it. I
and
know.
he crushes it.
He crushes the online. Now I can't find his name. Maybe he defriended me.
I don't give a shit.
No.
What is the point? What
I was
did
trying
this
to
guy
give him a
do?
shout out. I like his shit. I
Oh,
like.
you're gonna give him a shout out.
I like the cut of
world's
his jib.
worst all-time shout
Oh
out.
my god, this is bad. I'm vomiting. By the way, I agreed to do a stand-up show called Hot Mess in December where I have to eat. It's like Hot Ones, basically. You ever watch
You have
Hot
to
Ones?
eat shit. This should be easy.
That would be easier, I think, than actually eating hot food for me.
Ah, yeah. They're doing the hot wings. What kind of hot food?
I think hot wings. I hope. God, I didn't even look into this. I just agreed to it because I was like, well, I'll make a fucking idiot of myself.
But what is it a podcast?
It's a stand-up
gimmick?
show.
You're gonna eat the hot food, then do stand-up.
I think so. I think I have to do a set right after that, and
Could be your gimmick. What if
yeah,
it's
could be my gimmick to have a fiery asshole. I could never do a set more than 10 minutes before having to shit.
Yeah,
I'm such
perfect.
I'm such a puss with all that kind of stuff.
I don't necessarily like to blast my mouth with the hot stuff. I mean, every once in a while.
Yeah.
You get Thai or Indian food. It's nice to have a little spice to it. But just to go out of your way to burn the shit out of your mouth, I don't get that.
Well, if you watch Hot Ones,
Yes.
and I think that guy's the best interviewer, and I think
What?
yeah,
Really?
yeah, because I think he brings a journalistic background to it that. I mean, if you know that guy's background, I went down a rabbit hole and looked that guy up. He was like a legit.
So you know he brings.
He's
the
a
journalist.
legit, like,
Okay.
as far
not
as
a
like
theory.
on paper, a real journalist
Right.
before Hot One started, right?
Okay.
And then you mix that with like, he's got a good casual way of like sneaking in questions that we talk about podcasts like Rogan. Whoa, fuck.
boy.
New MacBook too. That
That was a
I
bad.
would have fucking cried. That third hour on Rogan is the best part because that's when people let their guard down, they're a little comfortable. This is almost like
Accelerated
Right.
the third hour. Yeah. Okay.
because you're like,
But that doesn't mean he's a good interviewer.
no, I think he's a good interviewer because he doesn't ask that super deep shit or like salacious stuff. He gets like that medium right below that level, and people give more information out because the hot wing shit I think is worse than or on par with drinking.
It probably. I mean, it probably helps to talk if your mouth is just on fire. I mean, I've seen it a couple times.
I think it takes your mind off of it.
Sure, it's. I'm impressed that the celebrities go as far as they do. Like, I see what they're talking about, and they talk. They do the Scoville units and
Yeah.
stuff, and it's like, okay, that is as hot as it gets.
The Rory
I would
Scoville
never.
scale?
Yeah, is that it? Is it Scoville? I think it's right.
Mm-hmm.
But like, a lot of them go down to the end. I don't know if it's because like after a certain
Not DJ Khaled.
temperature that it like just all becomes the same and you don't feel it anymore. But I don't think I could do that.
Not DJ Khaled though.
What?
Have you seen him? He bowed out after like 2 wings.
Yeah, it's because he's
Adam-
been sober his whole life.
Adam Karpak. How do you say this?
Let's get a shout out to Adam Karpak. You're doing great, Adam. Congratulations.
The show loves
Hope,
you. I should clip this
does
part
well
out.
for you.
No, he's got the funniest LinkedIn that's all business professional funny. Like legit though, legit funny.
Okay.
Not like Dilbert, like legitly talking.
Dilbert's funny.
Dilbert's witty. I've never
I don't
been
remember
like
Dilbert, actually.
like no comic strip has ever been like, wow, that was fucking hilarious. Foxtrot.
Far Side was
you really
good,
did
dude.
it.
The Far Side.
All right, Far Side. That you're right. You're right.
That
I
one
fucked
is
up. I fucked up.
legit good, but
Yeah.
beyond that, I can't.
The push pull door one, the school for the gifted.
Yeah, I mean, there's just
That's classic.
Yeah,
So Adam Karpiak, and he has his that guy.
Karpiak,
Yeah, sure.
Karpiak.
And he has his own consulting firm called Karpiak Consulting.
It's alarmingly simple name to say that you are having trouble with.
I'm in a silly mood. I'm a little tired. You know,
Yeah,
it's one of those things. And you know, I can't read.
you did. Well, that's the real issue,
Right.
Glad you said it. With the last time you brought the guy up, you did the same thing.
Did I?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Her-
I knew.
her-
This is a bit. I do.
Oh yeah. Guy who doesn't know Adam Karpolak's name.
Anyway, that guy's really funny. If I like to brag that we're big on LinkedIn. basic, celebrities on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And or LinkedIn whores, either way. But,
That, yes.
Adam Karpiak consulting.
You look at me like you were getting approval.
Did I do it?
I'm not telling you.
I don't. It's
What?
And what we do on this show a little bit is we rail against like that fake, phony kind of content a lot of people post on LinkedIn. Like you're just like really like everything's sunshine and
Yeah.
roses and like memes that are motivational, but I
You're
don't
so
really
busy,
believe you.
You don't have time to just stop walking or driving to do your amazing
Oh, those
video.
are the best. Yeah.
I got to get to the next house to sell or the next business meeting to close.
I'm gonna live stream
Out
this
of my
walk
way.
and talk.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do it while walking into branches with doing a selfie
right.
kind of pose.
Meanwhile, you give me nothing
Right.
on what it is you do in general at all, just how successful you are. Great.
It's important.
Thanks.
I think impressions are important. That does matter for something. I know so many people that have told me they've seen our show pop up, and I go, "Oh, now I ask them like, this is like 3 years ago I started doing this. Oh, you listen to it?" And they're like, "Nah."
Nah.
But I see you on my feed a lot.
It's always popping up though.
I'm like, well,
Cool.
that's top of mind marketing. Right? A little
That
bit.
isn't working.
I mean, a little bit.
When
it's
they
a-
see your face,
It's
it
a slow.
reminds them
It's a
of
slow
the
play.
punch.
I bet it's had a. It's not a direct, but an indirect thing where they're. Maybe that's why people will reach out to say what's up randomly.
Sure. Hey, listen, I'm bought in. I really can't get out of this shit at this point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My face is on all of
We better figure out some way to make this bitch successful.
We're in too deep.
I know. And now we're really like sunk cost fallacy tells us to not double down.
Nope.
But we're gonna double down, bro.
Nope.
That's,
Not us.
Fucking thing sucks.
No, it doesn't.
That's why I was
We're
listening.
gonna keep going.
I was listening to Time Suck about fucking cults and the MLM stuff, and they're like, they basically have this double down thing where people are like in too deep, and
Yeah.
they're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna rope other people into my shit and just let's do this.
Hey, remember when like 4 or 5 years ago, like a lot of like your like lady friends around our age, early 30s, mid 30s, were like, hey, if anybody wants some Rodan and Fields
Right.
home kits.
Sure. Yeah. You can make a lot of money doing that. All
And
you
I
have
get
to do
it.
is get more people doing the same thing.
Look, Avon, I get it. I get the allure. Like that's like that dangling carrot incentive that a lot of Americans have. That's what we just came off the elections, right? And so
Oh, boy, here we go.
I don't know enough about politics to even fucking talk
Talk
about
about
it.
Kanye the whole time.
All right. But the Kanye thing, we were watching football the other day, and I was just saying it's a Rorschach test to post that I voted for Kanye, which I did.
Right.
And then I wanted to see the narcissism of people that I'm friends with,
Yeah.
which isn't probably a cool test if they're listening to this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, anybody who saw it saw that I diffused it by calling it out. Hopefully, everybody understood that it was a big joke.
Not everybody. No.
Yeah.
And there's probably a bunch of people that saw it and were like, what a fuckhead.
Yeah. Maybe.
Now my thing about
basically, you said you voted for Kanye, and I said I'm upset because you wasted a vote and you didn't pick my guy, my personal guy, and that hurts my feelings. Even though it doesn't matter in Florida, it literally didn't matter who you voted for. Trump won Florida, Biden won the presidency. If you did your duty,
and I'm going to speak
one way or another,
let's speak
doesn't
for
matter.
most Americans, not the fringes people, but let's speak for most Americans when it's like really kind of indifferent. It's two white guys. It's I don't know how much change they actually do. Maybe on the defense level, I see that. Maybe on the EPA level, I guess. I know they have power. Don't get me wrong. I'm not fucking naive to that. I'm just saying, like, it's not. We've got 3 branches of government to kind of Triforce Zelda
Right.
each other.
Right. So for me, then it turns to, okay, well, then if it's going to be, to me, it just turns into like a tone thing or like who might be the better person even. Like, if it's going to be, if you're going to say that they don't have much power, then why not choose the person who,
No, they've got power. They've got power.
Right, but I'm saying if it's the same one way or another, then why not? If you're going to ignore all that,
4,000 times more about the president than the House or the Senate, and it's like that's weird to me.
Sure, yeah.
And I feel like it's laziness, honestly.
Oh, it definitely is.
Because I'm lazy about it, and that means I feel like I could extrapolate that out a little bit, that experience.
Yeah.
Because, like, how many conversations have you had about the president, and then how many have you had about who's your representative?
Right. Yeah.
And who's
Attorney General.
who's your senator?
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And then, like, you know, I don't know. It's just, I find that to be a crazy overvalue, undervalue thing. Because it's easier to hate one person.
Yeah, for me, I think it was a lot about just a general tone change where it's just like we got people going at each other all the time.
You know,
and it's got to stop. It's just like, dude, the guy's lying to you. The guy said he won the election at 2 a.m. that night. Like, well, how much do you want to get lied to, guys?
And this was what we were talking about the other day. He probably thinks he won.
Well, maybe that's a whole nother issue there. But like, it's just like, come on, man. Like,
that's the CEO president
Just be a grown up. That's all. Be a grown up. How about that?
But that's not his brand, man. He's on brand.
Well, he used to be winning, but you say, "Oh, he's a winner." Not anymore, dog.
Yeah, I know. I don't like him either.
I know.
I do really think about actions are way bigger than words, and here's what I've been asking too, because when I've had a lot of people be like, "Oh, well, you're wasting a vote if you're not anti-Trump," basically, and I'm like, okay, well, hold on. Tell me what he's done that's been really terrible. Because I didn't find out a lot about Obama's tenure until like a couple of years later of like what he actually did.
It's not like he's like, what has he done good?
I'm just saying, like, give me a reason other than like him just being an ass, right, on Twitter and like. I mean,
removing all the EPA regulations that's
been
enough.
number one. That's been number one.
Yeah, it's a huge deal.
But then everything
it's a huge deal.
I think it's a big deal. I don't. It's for me, honestly, for
look
ranking
at the people
priority,
that he's put in. But look at the people he's put in as his minions. They're all. It's one crook after another, dude. Just like they're not. Nobody's looking out for American people.
But what moves have been made from the crooks? Like, okay, you got crooks in there, but maybe they're just fucking.
I didn't know I was going to get. I mean,
no, I know, but it's
a lot of stuff. The guy has made the wrong choice. We don't
do politics really on this show.
No, but
the line I want you to think about, like the line of questioning of like, let's peel this back, because in business it's the same thing, right? It's like, okay, it's a lot of psychology,
sure,
and so. We vote with emotion. We talked about this episodes ago.
Especially this election.
We purchase things with emotion.
Sure.
Right? That analytical side, I'm really trying to take the opposite, because a lot of me wants to go, yeah, fuck that guy, right? But then I'm like, well, I don't know. I really think he's doing a magic trick. That's my theory that no one will even like agree with me on, but really, even Trump people that like him. But I'm like, I think he goes, look over here, and then doesn't really do much over here.
Again, it goes to like
he does the quarter ear. You look at the quarter in your ear with your grandpa when you're little.
If you look at like the wall for Mexico and all that, and like separating children from their parents and all that, and it's like people are like, well, Obama did that too. It's like, okay, if he did,
and didn't he do a lot more like? More frequency.
I don't think that's the case, but let's just say they did same frequency or whatever. It's just, again, a tone of like, we're gonna build this wall, they're gonna build it, fuck them, like keep them out, like all this shit. It's like, dude, that's not helping anybody at all to do that. And it's one. I mean, I'm not saying politicians are like the most. Just lie to my face. Just make it like. So
like, that's another weird part.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's like For me, it's like, dude,
wanna
he's
be
not
hon-
even trying to romance me with it. He's not even trying.
I know.
He's just slipping me the Mickey, and I'm supposed to take it.
He does my move of like, hey, you want to make out at the bar?
You want me to?
Just direct and just pretty crass.
I don't think he asks.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. He definitely doesn't.
I
ask.
mean, he's on record saying what he does.
Yeah, that's bullshit too. That
He did say
he
it.
said it, but I mean, he's bullshitting around in the log. You know how many things we've said that could be taken out of context in an insane way?
Oh yeah, okay, that's true.
Like we definitely could empathize with that situation, if especially off mic.
I don't, why exactly? We got it all on
We say
record.
way crazier shit off mic.
Coming in.
So it's like it's one of those things that it's a weird phrase for him to say because he's not really a locker room guy.
Right.
It's almost like a guy pretending to be a locker room guy.
Right.
Like Bags of Sand from 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
That's almost like parallel to that to me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying like, crazy Trump people don't like him either. How about this? The lesson maybe out of this kind of episode is like, being a contrarian makes you an asshole to everybody, possibly. And maybe I should keep some of these thoughts in my head a little bit more.
But no,
Instead of-
that's not the lesson. You can
No,
be
hold
a
on, hold on.
contrarian, but
No,
be
no.
nice about it.
No, but I think
That's the lesson.
No, right. I'm not like a dick about it. I just go, hey, really, like I'm not trying to start shit, but like what makes you mad about him? And I'm not saying this to pretend I'm naive. I really don't know and don't care enough to research because I don't trust even Googling like what he's done in the White House because I don't know really what I'm going to read. Just
Oh no, it's not
You
that
know,
I don't hate the man. I'm not voting with this like insane like emotional
you don't.
reaction.
No.
But
And most
you're talking
people are
about in
like
general.
us.
It's just
I don't believe there's as much crazy racism or vitriolic politics, like politicized of everything, as mainstream media.
right,
Joe.
exactly. It's hard to tell. So
Intergalactic child molesters in the White
we've
House.
got. It's just again for me. It's just like you can, there's a way to be.
I'm gonna be Alex Jones in like
There's a
5
way
years.
to be. You might be able. I mean, kind of could start to look like.
I'm receding the hairline just to get right in that space. But do you know he's only like 40?
What? Yeah. You got to get fatter.
Yeah,
Put on
and
some weight.
very depressed,
Right.
And drink a lot,
Insecure.
and be paranoid.
Yep.
No, I just like doing that. I do that impression by myself all day.
It's good. It's
walking-
probably your best impression.
It's I had a good Gary Vee for a minute, and I got to listen to him, but it's just manic energy at a high voice. But like,
Nobody likes it.
but Alex Jones is like, oh, Trump's gonna have lawsuits no matter what. I mean, look. Now I lost it.
That was good.
It's okay. It needs
That was
work.
good.
But not a cool impression to do because of his whole Sandy Hook stuff, hoax
right,
kind of thing.
Right.
So it's not even fun for a lot of people to hear. Here's what I say: like, I've been looking at this, trying to forecast some strategy for some marketing plans, like integrated marketing plans, and I really try to look at the end person that we're trying to target, right? And I go, what's the reasons they don't want to do this? That's our first competition, and I try to look at arguments on both sides at the same time if I can.
Sure.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot like that's why I hang out with a lot of lawyers. I think because I get that they'll fucking play devil's advocate just for fun, and
Right.
you'll think they really mean it.
Right. No, but it's an important thing. You're right, though. It's like
Bill Burr does it.
well, because it's
He'll take the opposite angle of what he actually thinks.
right just
and
to
go
do
on
it
stage.
because there's a hard like release of an ego to not like take your like this is how I feel deep down,
Right.
and I'm not going to switch that ever. It's like, well, if you can, it makes you a lot better thinker, especially for what you're talking about. Like, play both sides. It's like, nah, I don't need to play both sides. I got my side.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
And like when I get like we probably hang out definitely in the stand up world, but just in general, most people I hang out with probably more blue than red. You know, I started just going. I haven't really heard anything of like That's why I kept asking, because I just wanted to see what people were saying. Like
Right.
Family Feud.
Yeah.
Like top 100 fucking super liberal progressives.
Just don't be a dick. Show me just don't be a dick.
Yeah. And
That's-
a lot of it was like probably stepdad shit. Like I don't like his tone.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't like it.
Right. Just says something about him.
And that maybe I'm a little bit lower heartbeat on it, but I'm saying like I just feel like tone, I get it. It doesn't feel good and knee jerk, but at the end of the day, it's like, what do you do? It's like a lot of head football coaches we like, they're probably fucking horrible to hang out with
Oh, yeah.
because college football especially, like I feel like those guys are big dickheads
Yeah.
because they're basically politicians too.
Yeah, they're not coaching that much.
Oh no, I mean they have to do both. That's why it's really hard. Like Saban's like an anomaly because he can recruit and coach really well. But I'm saying like he has a silver tongue like a politician.
Does he?
Oh yeah.
Saban?
Oh, you think he got Alabama off the fucking as a doormat into where they are now? I say this as an Auburn fan, dude.
He's tricking 18.
He's the best. He's the best college coach of all time. It's not even
Probably, yeah.
definitely.
I'm just saying, I
Like,
don't think
who
of him
would be
as
better.
silver tongue.
Joe Pa and his
Silver.
child molester factory,
Some might say. Not me. I'm not saying that.
or Bowden who got COVID at age 90 and fucking beat it. That's interesting.
For him.
Do you know that?
Strong.
It's crazy, right?
Yes.
I'm just saying, like those guys, like terrible to hang out with. Their tone, their resting bitch face, horrible. But what they do, maybe in society and helping kids out, like the actions they do might be better than what they are perceived as.
Okay. I know. what
You
you're
get
saying.
it?
Yes.
Because I was
You can be a
struggling.
grumpy
I was
old
running out of
shithead.
steam out of that.
You can look like a grumpy old man and then do nice things, and it's all good.
Well, it's like my therapist. I thought he was the biggest fucking dick. And part of the reason I went to him is because he's a disciplinarian. And then I talked to the pastors at my church, and they're like, oh, he's donated his time for years
Right.
for people with like schizophrenia that come in here that are homeless. And you're like, oh, man, he's the asshole with the heart of gold.
Well, yeah, just because they treat you one way, and he's probably treating you that way in long-term
Well, you're right.
idea,
That's
like
maybe a
it's
bad
what
example
you
because
needed.
he might be playing a little bit of a game to get me
Right. Well, I mean, just
get somewhere. But
full disclosure, I know it was like he needed to knock you into gear or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
like get your confidence back, call you a pussy, whatever. I don't know what exactly he said.
He didn't need to tell me I had a small penis. I mean, that was a little far, but
What kind of penis are you?
First question.
yeah. I feel like this is a good ramble episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never did no rambling.
Big time.
All right. Sweat Equity Podcast.
What about my sweat equity?
SweatEquityPod.com.
Sweat equity.
Go on iTunes, Apple Podcasts,
Sweat equity.
give us that
My
5
sweat
star.
equity. My sweat equity.
Sweat equity.
What about my sweat equity?